Brad Bowman joins us now. He is the Senior Director of the Center on Military and Political Power at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Brad, welcome. So Iran threatening a larger attack. Meanwhile, Israel is striking Iranian proxies in Lebanon, Syria, and Yemen. Would it be fair to say that we're already in a regional war? And where do you see this going, Brad?
Yes, I think we are in a regional war. You know, on October 7th, let's remember, we had the largest murder of Jews, a single-day murder of Jews since the Holocaust. And then on the very next day, October 8th, Hezbollah, the varsity terror organization in Lebanon on Israel's north, started attacking Israel in almost daily attacks. And those attacks increased in intensity and frequency over time. And for years, Israel has said to the United Nations and to the so-called international community that Hezbollah needed to stop its attacks and needed to pull back north of the Litani River, and that the United Nations needed to enforce UN Security Council Resolution 1701. And the UN blew off those pleas. And now Israel has no choice but to try to push Hezbollah back and destroy its presence in south of the Litani River. That's going to be easier said than done. But when you have a country roughly the size of New Jersey, and you have more than 60,000 Israeli citizens that have had to flee their home, what choice is there? You know, Israel's confronting the 7 front attacks from 7 different fronts. And so we have the Biden administration that has sent an extraordinary amount of combat power to the Middle East, but is also spending more time trying to constrain Israel rather than supporting Israel as Israel takes the fight to our common adversaries.
Brad, you were just saying Israel has no choice. So what factors do you think Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is weighing as he considers retaliation options? And let's not forget, we're in the middle of a race for the White House. How might the presidential election here in the United States play into that decision?
Yeah, I think the Biden administration has, on one hand, implemented the second most impressive security assistance campaign in recent years in terms of the number and quantity of weapons it has sent Israel, but it also has deliberately delayed some weapons and slow-rolled many others. And this is a serious problem. When your best friend is experiencing their worst day, you don't join the terrorists and start kicking your friend. You get your friend what they need. Let's remember, Israel is bringing justice to terrorists, Hezbollah terrorist leaders who have the blood of hundreds of Americans on their hands. Fuad Shukr, whom Israel killed, was a Hezbollah senior military commander who had played a central role, according to the U.S. government, in the 1983 bombing that killed 241 U.S. military personnel. So when your friend does that, you don't criticize them, you don't call for a ceasefire, you don't issue public criticism condemnations, you say thank you, and you give them the means to continue what they're doing.
All right, Brad Bowman with the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Thank you so much for being here, Brad.
Thank you.